Stone unbroken, no sin unseen. You'll choke on what you used to mean. No grave too shallow, no fire too small. I'll tear it down, I'll burn it smoke has cleared, her face remains etched in the stone of all my shame. I thought I'd feel some peace somehow, but silence is my prison now. No glory waits for hate's decay, just graves I carved along the way. Ashes of mercy in my wake. I gave it all, but all I take is pain that echoes in the flame and whispers back her broken watched her fall through fire and lies. Now I just haunt the smoke-filled skies. There is no home, no path, no shore, just endless ash forevermore. Ashes of mercy in my wake. I gave it all, but all I take is pain that echoes in the flame and whispers back a broken name. light from my eyes, fell into shadows where the sun refused to rise. Every step felt like the world was closing in, but I kept breathing through the fire on my skin. I lost my way inside the echoes of my fears, forgot the sound of hope after 1,000 tears. But in the silence I could hear a distant roar, a voice inside me whispering, "You're meant for more." falls inside my head. Each grain a word I left unsaid. I walk in loops that never fade, a ghost beneath the light I made. I see her face through every crack, but time won't ever bring her back. Trapped in the hourglass, drowning in years. Each second could our name. Winds of war scream through the night. No escape, no end in sight. Ash to ash and dust to dust. War is God and God is heroes. Smoke in the sky, no sun to rise. Just shattered screams and children's cries. Steel and fire, man-made tombs. Cities turn to dust and ruins. We built our throne on blood and gold. Now reap the end that we foretold. Beneath the ashes, nothing grows. Only silence where the river flows. We burn the sky to light our greed. Now we choke on what we need. Skies were blue, now stained with sin. Digging graves we're buried in. Oil-stained hands and hollow vows. No future left to save us now. We crowd